Have you ever looked out at the concrete jungle and wished for a touch of green? Well, you're not alone. More and more city residents are turning to urban gardening to bring a bit of nature into their lives. And guess what? You can join them. Imagine the satisfaction of knowing exactly where your food comes from and the pride of growing it yourself. It's a feeling like no other, and it's easier than you think. With a few simple steps, you can transform even the smallest space into a thriving garden. Whether you have a balcony, a rooftop, or just a sunny windowsill, there's a way to make it work. Urban gardening is not just a trend, it's a movement towards sustainability and self-sufficiency. Plus, it's a great way to connect with nature and reduce stress. Carrots are the perfect crop for beginner gardeners. They're hardy, resilient, and can be grown in a variety of conditions. All you need is some good soil, a bit of sunlight, and regular watering. Before you know it, you'll have a bountiful harvest. They're low maintenance, don't need a ton of space, and taste amazing freshly picked. Plus, growing your own carrots means you can choose from a variety of colors and flavors that you might not find in the store. Purple, yellow, white. The possibilities are endless. Imagine the satisfaction of serving up a meal with homegrown carrots. You can do it. Not only will your meals be healthier and more delicious, but you'll also be reducing your carbon footprint by cutting down on the transportation and packaging that comes with store-bought produce. So, are you ready to get your hands dirty? Gardening is a wonderful way to relax, get some exercise, and enjoy the outdoors. Plus, it's a fantastic activity to share with family and friends. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or a complete novice, there's always something new to learn and discover. Let's dive into the wonderful world of urban carrot gardening. We'll guide you through each step, from selecting the right seeds to harvesting your first crop. So grab your gardening gloves and let's get started on this exciting journey towards a greener, healthier lifestyle. First, let's talk about where your carrots will grow. You can use containers, raised beds, or even a sunny spot in your yard. Carrots love loose, well-drained soil, no rocks. Mix in some compost to give your carrots a nutritious boost. For containers, choose ones that are at least 12 inches deep. Carrots need room for their roots to grow long and strong. Carrot seeds are tiny, but they hold so much potential. Sprinkle the seeds thinly across your prepared soil. Don't overcrowd them. Gently press the seeds into the soil about half an inch deep, then water them in gently. Now comes the fun part, watching those little seeds sprout and grow into beautiful carrot tops. Carrots need consistent moisture to thrive. This means that you should be watering them regularly to ensure that the soil remains moist, but not waterlogged. Carrots are root vegetables, and their roots need to be able to access water easily to grow properly. If the soil dries out too much, the carrots can become stunted and may not develop properly. On the other hand, too much water can cause the roots to rot, so it's important to find a balance. Water them regularly, especially during dry spells. During periods of hot, dry weather, you may need to water your carrot plants more frequently to keep the soil from drying out. A good rule of thumb is to water deeply once or twice a week, rather than giving them a light watering every day. This encourages the roots to grow deeper into the soil, which can help the plants become more drought-resistant over time. Stick your finger in the soil to check if it's dry. If the top inch of soil feels dry to the touch, it's time to water. This simple test can help you avoid overwatering or underwatering your carrot plants. Consistent moisture is key to growing healthy, strong carrots. Make sure your carrots get plenty of sunshine, at least 6 hours a day. Carrots thrive in full sun, so choose a spot in your garden that gets plenty of direct sunlight. If you don't have a sunny spot, you can still grow carrots, but they may not grow as large or as sweet as those grown in full sun. As the seedlings grow, you might need to thin them out. Thinning is the process of removing some of the seedlings to give the remaining plants more space to grow. This is important because overcrowded carrot plants can compete for nutrients and water, which can lead to smaller, less healthy carrots. This gives the remaining carrots more room to grow big and strong. When thinning your carrot seedlings, aim to leave about 2 to 3 inches of space between each plant. This will give them enough room to develop their roots without competing with their neighbors. Keep an eye out for weeds and gently remove them. Weeds can compete with your carrot plants for nutrients, water, and sunlight, so it's important to keep your garden bed as weed-free as possible. Be careful when weeding around your carrot plants, as their roots can be easily damaged. We want those carrots to soak up all the nutrients. Healthy soil is the foundation of a healthy garden, so make sure your soil is rich in organic matter and well-draining. You can improve your soil by adding compost or well-rotted manure before planting your carrots. This will provide them with the nutrients they need to grow strong and healthy. After a couple of months, you'll start to see those bright orange shoulders peeking out from the soil. That's your cue that your carrots are almost ready. Gently tug on the top of the carrot to harvest. If it comes out easily, it's ready to enjoy. If not, give it a little more time. Freshly picked carrots taste amazing. Try them raw, roasted, or in your favorite recipes. Even with the best care, you might encounter a few bumps along the way. Don't worry, we've got you covered. If your carrots are small or deformed, it could be due to compacted soil. Remember, carrots need loose soil to grow those long, beautiful roots. Pests bothering your carrots? Try using row covers or companion planting with pest-repelling herbs. With a little troubleshooting, you'll be back on track in no time. Short on space? No problem. Carrots thrive in containers. Just choose a container that's at least 12 inches deep and wide enough for your desired yield. Make sure your container has drainage holes to prevent waterlogging. Place it in a sunny spot and follow the same planting and care instructions as you would for in-ground carrots. Container gardening is a fantastic way to enjoy fresh, homegrown carrots even in the smallest of spaces. Raised beds are another great option for urban carrot gardening. They are particularly beneficial in urban settings where space is limited and soil quality can be poor. By using raised beds, you can create a controlled environment that is ideal for growing carrots and other vegetables. This method allows you to bypass the often compacted and contaminated urban soil, giving your carrots the best possible start. They offer excellent drainage, which is crucial for carrot roots to grow long and straight without becoming waterlogged. Raised beds also warm up quickly in the spring, extending your growing season and allowing you to plant earlier. This is especially useful in cooler climates where the soil in traditional garden beds may take longer to reach optimal temperatures. Build your raised bed using untreated wood to avoid any harmful chemicals leaching into the soil. Fill it with a loose, fertile soil mix that is rich in organic matter. This type of soil is perfect for carrots, as it allows their roots to penetrate easily and grow without obstruction. You can also add compost or well-rotted manure to further enrich the soil and provide essential nutrients. You can even customize the height of your raised beds to make gardening easier on your back and knees. This is particularly beneficial for older gardeners or those with physical limitations. By raising the height of the bed, you reduce the need to bend over or kneel, making the gardening experience more enjoyable and less strenuous. With raised beds, you have more control over your growing environment, leading to healthier plants and bountiful harvests. You can easily manage soil quality, moisture levels, and pest control, ensuring that your carrots have the best possible conditions to thrive. Regularly check for pests and diseases, and use organic methods to keep them at bay. With the right care, your raised bed garden can produce a plentiful supply of delicious homegrown carrots that are far superior to store-bought varieties. You did it! Celebrating your urban garden success. Congratulations on growing your own carrots in the city. It's a rewarding experience that connects you with nature and provides fresh, nutritious food. Share your bounty with friends, family, and neighbors. Spread the joy of urban gardening. Keep learning, keep growing, and enjoy the fruits, or in this case, the roots, of your labor. Happy gardening!